Hi, my name is Jessica. I am a library clerk and youth services specialist here at the Macedon Public Library. I'm here today to give you some instructions on how to make a cute little Christmas craft. This is going to be one of our take and make kits. You can come to the library and come pick up. It's just a little craft made with a paper plate and some pom-poms and a little bit of glue and paint and whatnot. So we just thought it was a cute, fun idea, and we had some extra pom-poms lying around. So I'll show you what it looks like when it's sitting down here. So this is really easy to make, and the kits will be available with most of the materials you need. You will have some materials that you will need from home. You're going to get a little kit that looks like this. It'll have at least 2 paper plates in it, so that you can make 2 crafts, or if on the off chance that maybe you need a second one in case the first one maybe gets screwed up or something like that. So there'll also be an assortment of pom-poms. Now these were just some ones that we had, so they're just assorted. They're not just Christmas colors, they're kind of all different bright colors. You'll also get 2 little bells as well to put on the top of your Christmas tree if you like. So the supplies that you'll need from home will include a pair of scissors, some glue, either some liquid glue or a glue stick, hot glue if you have some adult supervision, and then you're going to need something to color your tree with. That can be paint, in which case you'll need a paintbrush. You could also use markers or crayons, anything to make your tree whatever color you would like. So the first thing you're going to do is take your paper plate, and we're going to cut a little bit more than a quarter out of it. So it's going to be a little bit wider than a quarter. It won't be straight down and straight over. It'll just be a little bit bigger than that. I fiddled around with this and I tried measuring it to find the exact center. I tried doing some things like that and found that it didn't really matter, that you could kind of freehand it to a certain extent, because even when I tried to measure it and find the center, it still ended up a little bit wonky when I went to fold it. So it just seems like it's going to have some personality, and that's okay. So first, you're going to make a cut straight up to about where you believe the center of your paper plate to be. So you make one cut, and then if we were going to do a quarter, we do like straight from here, but I'm going to go a little bit out because I found that works a little bit better when you're folding the tree around. So you're going to end up cutting a wedge out, and you're going to end up with something that looks like this. As you can see, it's a little bit more than a quarter. So I also played around with, was it easier to fold the tree first, or was it easier to decorate while lying flat? I discovered that while it was lying flat worked a little easier. So what you're going to do is, if you've got your paper plate here, you're going to go ahead and color it however you would like, whether you're using paint or like I said, markers or crayons. If you are using paint, I found that it worked to put, obviously you want to put something underneath it. I put just some paper towels and then just put the paint right on there and spread the paint around. So I've got one already made up here, so I didn't have to wait for the paint to dry while we were doing our craft right now. So for the pom-poms, I also discovered that it was easier to go ahead and put them on while the plate was flat. I'm gonna try, well, my glue stick's a little dried up. I should have checked that. Isn't that always the way? So I'm just gonna do it with a little dots of the liquid glue here. So I'm just gonna kind of put them, you can do this one at a time, or you can let the kids put them on however they would like, as many as they would like. And we're just going to stick some on there, and you get the idea. We're just going to keep going around and putting our ornaments on. just randomly, wherever seems to be good. And I don't know about you, but I like my Christmas trees to be sort of colorful. Like I don't really have a color scheme. We never really had a color scheme at my house, mostly because most of my ornaments were handmade by my grandmother. And so it was whatever craft she'd done that year. She used to do this ones with a little plastic waffle, sheets that you could buy, and then you would take the yarn and sort of sew in and out of them. So the point being, we had a lot of very colorful ornaments. So we didn't stick to one color scheme or another. So the last thing I'm going to do is I could wait to do this until the end, but I'm going to go ahead and put the bell on the top. That way it really gets a good grip with the glue. I'm going to go ahead and let that dry. But so you guys don't have to sit here and wait and literally watch glue dry. I will take this other plate here and show you how to finish it. So once you're done, once everything's dry, you're going to take your plate and all you're going to do is bring it together right here at where it makes a cone. So if you're using glue, it's going to be hard to hold it in place until it dries. You can use tape to tape it shut, or if you work in a library or someplace where you have a handy access to a stapler, I discovered that was kind of the easiest way to do it. So what I did was I went ahead and put some glue on the edge for a little bit of insurance. This would also work good with a glue stick as well. And then I went ahead and folded it together and meeting up the sides where they're glued. And then you could either take a piece of tape and tape it together, or if you've got a stapler, that's even better if you kind of go right over this seam and staple it together. But as you can see, you got to get it a couple of times because it'll already pop open. So if you can kind of get up as far as you can with the stapler, get it to stick together, that also helps. But like I said, you can use some tape and that'll work just fine. And then you've got your little Christmas tree. You can also play around with this if you've got some leftovers and you've got your second plate. Another thing you can do is go ahead and do the same as before, try to kind of find the center. And instead of just going a little over a quarter like we did before, you can go even further, almost to half. That way, when you fold it around, you'll have an even steeper slant to it, so you can have a couple little designs that you can put together on your table or wherever you would like to display them. And then you can always take your extra little piece and try to find some sort of little craft that you can do with them, or you can even take these and make them real pointy little trees. So there's a lot of things you can do with them. So that is pretty much it for this craft and how it goes together. It's just real quick, real simple, and real easy to do with the kids. Just a little fun thing for Christmas. And these kits will be available for pickup here at the Macedon Public Library today, which is Thursday, December 16th, as well as Friday and Saturday, and then next week while we're open, which is Monday through Thursday. And then we will be closed Friday, the 24th, Saturday, the 25th, and then we will also be closed Monday, the 27th. But in the meantime, you can come and get your Christmas paper plate Christmas tree craft kit here at the Macedon Library. So that's it. I hope you all have a great, happy, healthy holiday, and I will see you next time. Bye.